I had a mentor a long time ago talk to me about, Eric, you're working so hard. You need to start working smarter, not harder. You need to start leveraging tools and leveraging things that I provide you to duplicate and replicate and leverage your time. So I want to talk today about why maybe you're working so hard, but it's not equaling the amount of profit or money you're seeing on the other side. Okay, and it's called Your Success Factor, and it's a formula, and I'm going to go through it here. Okay, so your success factor is talent. What's your talent? I mean, are you out there, are you walking across stage and getting the recognition in your network marketing company? Really out there seen as a leader. Number two is times effort. So are you working full-time or are you working part-time? What's your effort you're putting into growing your business? And then times the number of tools. That equals your success factor. Okay? So those three elements are really what I find that if you can get the right mix, you will absolutely explode your business effortlessly. Resistance-free, rejection-free. So let me explain. So let's say that you're a 10. Meaning your talent. You're out there, you're crushing it, you're always getting the recognition in your company as a top earner, and really out there A driver, just making it happen. Okay? And times effort. Let's say you're working full-time. This is your full-time gig. And I've met a lot of people to where when you say full-time, it's not just 8 hours. They're working 7 days a week, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. So a lot of effort being put in. Times your number of tools. So let's say you have one tool, meaning, hey, you know what, I've got one CD, or I've got my blog, or I've got one thing that I'm using. Your success factor equals 100. Okay? All right, so now let's flip the gears and talk about typical, the average person. They're not out there crushing it. They're just trying to make an extra $200 to $500 per month. They're trying to just make some extra money, trying to hopefully actually make it to where it makes enough money that they can go away from work in their 9 to 5 job and do this full time. But let's just say that your talent is a 5. Okay? You're trying, you're reading, you're learning, you're trying to learn all the ins and outs of the business, online marketing and things like that. Let's say that, I've got a full-time job, so I'm working part-time in building this business. Okay? And let's say though that I've got, 100 tools. When I first started, I had 1 or 2 tools, and I was really just every day grinding and trying to get on as many webinars as I could, go to as many home business, just trying to be out in front of people as much as I could. And when my mentor said, Eric, you're one person. You need to duplicate and leverage your time and make it to where the tools do all the hard lifting. You just follow up and you just make it to where I can ask somebody, hey, great, you're ready to get started in the business? Let's talk about your goals, your dreams, your desires. But I was never pitching them. So if you look at 5 times 5 times 100, that's a 2,500 success factor. Meaning I'm leveraging tools to increase my success. Meaning if I've got a website and I've got a video on that site, that video can play for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I never have to be there. I call it actually Eric Not There Dollars. Hey, how's my Eric Not There Dollars doing today? Because I can get the tools between the back-end systems, the contact management system, the autoresponders, the sales funnels that lead into an opt-in, all the stuff that you don't need to worry about right now. But tools are what I found could leverage my time and make it to where I could literally every day be making money, and I wasn't out there pitching or selling or doing webinars every day. Whenever I did a webinar, I recorded it, put it into a system that would autopilot that webinar so people could see it on their own time, but it was leveraging something that I've done. Okay, makes sense? So this is extremely powerful when you learn and you engage with it and you start to understand which tools can you leverage to really build your business. So today I want to talk to you about a tool that I created called the Rocket Recruiting app. And it was named the #1 must-have recruiting app by Direct Selling Live in 2013. It was actually on the front cover of Direct Selling Live. And my premise of building this tool was Get away from selling, pitching, convincing to, I'm not an A-type person. I'm not like, hey, I'm just going to grind. I'm going to eat dirt and make it happen. I'm the type to where, if I add value in somebody's life, the reciprocity always kicks in that they'll want to help me. So if I give to you, most likely you'll want to give to me. It's a win-win relationship. And so the Rocket Recruiting app was built upon that premise that if I could show you in a matter of 30 seconds or less how much money you could be losing by not being in a home-based business, am I asking or convincing or pitching you on a product or an opportunity, which in most people's minds are thinking, oh my gosh, how much is this going to cost me? No, I'm actually showing you, hey, Joe, I didn't realize that my wife and I were losing money every single month by not being in a home-based business. Are you interested in maybe how much you and Susie are losing? Okay, good information is rejection-free. If I have something that I can show you, you possibly could be losing money, most likely you're going to be interested in connecting with me for a few minutes at least to see, well, yeah, sure, tell me more about that. So if I could show you in 30 seconds that you're losing, let's call it average $400 each month, are you interested in learning more about my business? Okay, what you find is that subliminally, I've just turned from, hey, I love it, but I just don't have the money. Which most people get. I don't have the money to get in the business, or they get in the business and they're like, oh, I love the products, we just don't have the money to stay on the products. Okay, this makes it to where, hey, by joining and running a home-based business, and things you're already doing, like you're paying rent or mortgage, you already have a car and you're probably driving in it each day. You could probably go out to lunch or dinner or breakfast with people. How can I leverage those types of activities talking about my business? And now I'm starting to keep more of what I make on each paycheck from my 9-to-5 job. Does that make sense? So if I can tell somebody, hey, you go to work every day, 8 to 5, 9 to 5, you get a paycheck every 2 weeks, you get killed in taxes. If I could help you start to keep an extra $200 on each one of those paychecks, that's $400 a month. My business is $200 a month to be in. That means your net positive cash flow $200, and you get these amazing products, this amazing opportunity. Are you interested in learning more about that opportunity? Okay, what you'll find is that people, if you give to them, hey, I'm going to show you something I learned, you give information and value, something that, hey, I'd show you how to get a raise on your next paycheck, they want to talk to you more about what you've got to help them accomplish that. Does that make sense? So again, your success factor, leverage tools. Let the tools do the explaining and then come to you to learn more about your opportunity or how to get started. And that's really a fun conversation when you can talk to people about their goals, their dreams, their desires. Let's talk more about you and how I help you accomplish those. So, you guys, Rocket Recruiting app, we are just launching our Rocket Recruiting app affiliate program. You get 50% of all revenues that come in from anybody that you refer. Okay, nobody's doing that. And number two is this doesn't compete against your network marketing business. This is a tool to show people why to join your network marketing business. So not only are you building your organization in a rejection-free, resistance-free way, you're also giving them the tool to help go explain to their family, friends, their community of why they should, why it makes such a smart financial decision to be a part of a home-based business, and you're making commission on that. All right. If you want to learn more, go to rocketrecruitingapp.com or just go to my website, erictippets.com. And you'll learn more about Rocket Recruiting app plus other products that I have, but we are excited about a huge launch that we're doing with this Rocket Recruiting app and the affiliate program. So I hope you will be there to join us. Lots of contests and prizes and fun and exciting things. So have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.